is just a perfect man.
Night of Heroes is now live. Streaming Alone in the Dark, Alone in the Dark.
Yeah. Yeah. There's so many. What? This music. I forgot that this is kind of a cheesy. Yep, so that was on. Oh, this copyright music disabled. Yep. That's cursed. Okay. New game. Sure. Should I do modern or old school? Modern. Extra help provided to make the experience smoother and easier, including hints and helpful highlights. Old school. For those who want to figure out everything for themselves. No extra systems to guide the player. I feel like knowing what I would do. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hi, frog. Okay. Wasn't expecting a frog on my camera. So this is a survival horror game. Tactics. Oh, crocodile. Alligator? No, probably alligator. Sense of where the game's premise takes place. Simple premise. There is a demo that is important to the story line, which is because it's the prologue, and the prologue, simply put, is you play as this little girl.
So, your uncle. What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Oh, how much leg do you got?
He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
Okay, so it's probably your side because on my phone it's running fine. Oh, hi, David Harbour.
Bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possessions?
No, detective. Deteriorating melancholy.
Cursed.
Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
Why does it say we have two watchers? Oh, wait, because
Jeremy didn't kill himself.
Jeremy did kill himself.
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from
Thank you for your patronage.
all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they're also
Some sarcasm.
Real?
Why does it say I have 5 watching?
Hello.
Oh, hey, Cloud. Wait, isn't that you?
Anything to avoid the truth.
I forgot that you have it has.
We're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
It says I have 5 viewers on PlayStation. I'm like, what? Where? When? Huh?
My uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
Then what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone.
Or David. Her.
Did you bring a gun?
Yeah.
Did-
You think it'll actually come to that?
No.
Oh yeah, it
But
just
you might
had the
wave it
lag spike on
around
my
depending on how
phone
agreeable the staff will be.
for the stream.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
Yeah, you are the one viewer. It said 5 for a second, so I'm like, oh, like, who should I play as? Should I play as David Harbour, which is Edward Carnby, or Emily Hartwood, who's played by Jodie Comer. Of course I was going to play. Sure, we're playing as Edward. Mainly because we'll probably end up playing as both of them eventually.
Hello? Hello?
Looks abandoned.
It can't be. There has to be someone around.
I wonder if it's my internet or your internet.
I'll go around back.
That's sad. Oh, now it's saying there's 4 people? What the heck? It's not changing with how many people are viewing on my side. Okay. Only 6 bullets? Jeez. Wait, why are you getting another ad? Did you just have an ad? It's supposed to give you like, I literally have it set up to give the most minimum of ads, so it's giving you so many ads, it's cursed. Ooh, flashlight.
Now what do we got here?
I don't get the money. It's just that clue and a kitchen item. I've garden.
That's it. That's it. The old plantation building was ready to fall, but kept alive by some starry-eyed carpetbagger called Dr. Gray. Seeing how the
Would it just run better if you were on in your
answering the door,
on your
Detective
couch
Carnby
watching
figured
it on
just head
PlayStation instead?
inside and grab Germany. He just needed to open the front door for Emily first, so she could talk to her uncle.
Bed is comfy.
Carnby, why am I hearing from Gloria Allen that you got some job at the loony bin? You better not be thinking of paying her off before me. I don't want to take you for a ride, so get me my money.
Get
I'll
me
be
my
at the
money.
Macadam all night if you score some dough. Oh, bad Morton.
Louisiana State Board of Private Investigator
It's
examiners
fine on my
grants the
end, so
following license to
I
Edward
think the
Carnby,
stream's fine
King
now.
Street, New Orleans. License
But
number
it's internet being
19692-L.
bugged is funny.
Good until May 15th, 1930.
What? This guy. I was investigating the other items I have, but yeah, I just got a key. I just finished that. And now I'm back. Well, now I'm actually walking around, so I'm not sure how if it's caught up. It sounds like it's about 4 second, not 4 second, like 10-second delay for you. Rats! Rats! We are the rats! It's so to give you a concept of Alone in the Dark in the past. That shit was crazy weird. It got very weird further on in their when they released more, to where your character had powers, if I remember correctly. But it's mostly just.
I'm not getting in there.
But I do like that they made David Harbour the main character. One of the main characters. I should probably not shoot. I am playing on the hardest difficulty. That's a picture frame. I might need a rope. Oh, that door opens. What's the goal again? Like we're just trying to get in somewhere. Oh, you want to see what's so funny about these? You can just casually switch into freaking the original game model on the fly, and then you could also make it look like it's from the original era. It's so cursed that you could just casually do that, and it doesn't affect anything. It's just cosmetic. It's just a bird that's playing music like a freaking jump scare. He just said, huh, what? What did he hear? Oh, got a key. Honey, I'm home. Wait, so when you investigate... What's upstairs? And his locked. Okay. Ooh, I got alcoholic beverage. Wow, that is some strong glass. Probably not a smart move to shoot the bullets that I require. Welcome to Tetro.
Don't mind if I do.
I just got more alcohol.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth, or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I have long been skeptical of the Caribbean cult, but
you do
it's been
voodoo?
of good use to me.
You fool.
It seems all harmless in my book. I see some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gree-gree. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around. That the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
Sacred sand, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, a quarter.
Oh, it's not.
That makes $2.75, madame.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
You must have misheard me, madame. I said no such thing.
Please. I know I don't look like any of you, but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the few things you have left, madam. Now please, leave my store.
A goat without horns.
Goat without horns. That's not. Common? Oh. I'm so confused with what she meant. A goat without horns. That wording was like very specifically vague. Ooh. Hopefully there's some yummy food in there. Bullets! Who said... Oh, chest. And I got alcohol again. Man. Rat poison. Great Depression. Forbidden knowledge.
What was that?
Completing sets will unlock forbidden knowledge and sometimes even more. Oh, so yeah, you have to. So it says you have to play through both campaigns to finish all of them.
That doesn't make sense. Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
Mr. Waits. What the what? Why you gotta be so slow with opening doors? That's upstairs. I have no interest in going upstairs yet. My main objective is to go to upstairs. Oh yeah, Jeremy, the missing boy. Forgot about that. They mentioned that in the prequel. That the guy went missing. Oh. Still streetcar ticket discovered.
I need the key.
I need a key for this room. Okay, well I got like 3 different places that need keys. Guess we're going to the next floor. Maybe. Go.
There's something missing.
Yeah, going up. No, don't close, don't close, don't close. I love you. Please let me through. Thank you. They close so slowly. Oh yeah, Phasmophobia should be coming to consoles on no, at 29th. That's gonna be an interesting experience. Hello? Sounds like whispering in the walls. Oh, we got a map. Ooh, it tells us when we completely investigate. So it's kind of like
Nice.
think of like. Why can't I think of Resident Evil?
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others.
Yes,
but
it's been a while
I'm
since I
scared
played the
to
original in the dark.
Cassandra's upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
That doesn't sound creepy at all. Okay. That room's.
I need the key.
So that's where we're at. What was that dramatic camera zoom in? Okay, so this room looks fine based off the map. There's nothing special here. It's a door. A key. There's stuff here. Okay. A rubber stamp for the lost children. Need a key.
I need the key.
I just need keys for everything.
The Great Depression. President Hoover raises tariffs on over 20,000 imported goods in an act to protect American labor. Following the collapse of the Wall Street stock market on October 24 last year, American industry has suffered greatly. Thousands of companies have gone bankrupt and left a large part of the American workforce unemployed. In an attempt to turn the tide, the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act has been signed by President Herbert Hoover. By regulating commerce with foreign countries, the government hopes to encourage the industries of the United States to
That sounds
compete
edgy.
with cheap foreign imports.
It's Edgeworth being edgy.
On rise. New Orleans voodoo stores and spiritual mediums see increased profit during troubled times. While the market has
Makes
faced
sense.
hard times ever since Black Thursday of last year, voodoo doctors and snake charmers see significant rise in number of customers. With the coming eve of St. John on the 23rd, the police expect increased cult activity around Bayou St. John, the southern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. Voodoo rituals in that area
Voodoo
on
ri-
the eve of St. John
Excuse
have a
me,
long tradition
voodoo
dating back
rituals?
to the first snake worshippers brought as slaves from West Africa. During the 19th century, its practice was popularized by the legendary Marie Laveau and has since been embraced by many of the Creoles and the surviving aristocracy of the French Quarter. Author seeks asylum. Rumors regarding author Cassandra Beauregard making Derceto her home verified. Derceto
Cassandra
Hospital is an
Beauregard.
old plantation building on the eastern shores of Lake Pontchartrain. While often
Punch a
considered an
trade?
asylum for the insane, residing Dr. Elmore Lee Gray prefers to think of it as a convalescent home, a place where you can go to rest. The patient list is kept secret, but thought to include many of the black sheep of wealthy families, because at Derceto, treatment does not come for free. Local author Cassandra Beauregard has now been confirmed by her own admission. She's been lauded as a powerful Creole voice and written many successful books. Lately it was reported from Hollywood that she has finished a moving picture manuscript titled Slaughter Gulch. That film is set to hit the theaters next year.
That was an interesting story. Oh, that door. Now I need to check this door. It's unlocked. There's nothing in this room, from what the map says. Locked door. Alright. Oh, cutscene time.
Thanks.
Welcome in.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Whoa, pardon me, excuse me. My name is Edward Carnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
Well, we
I'm
just
sorry
did.
about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's urgent, and no one was answering the door.
We can't hear you knocking anymore. None of us can.
Oh, the
Is
girl.
your uncle, darling?
That's the girl from the prequel.
Am I right? She has that hotwood glue, doesn't she?
That's right.
That was the little girl from the trailer.
Came to make
I
sure
mean,
my
the
uncle was
prequel.
all right.
Well, he is unavailable right now. You will have to come back another day.
Her imagination is very.
Sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man again, Miss Hotwood?
My name's Edward Carnby, private investigator.
Splendid.
Enough! All of you! Get back to your rooms! McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look, we're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing. There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up. The whole staff is looking for him.
Are they?
He ran off?
Well,
I
that.
don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
All right, in that case, we'll just wait in his room. You don't mind, do you?
Which one?
It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
Ah. Oh, wow, you are behind.
The corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Excellent. Thank you, madam.
Because we're currently heading up steps to right when you said that, and all the Marie left. I liked it. At least you're seeing it. Man, this house looks like shit. Compared to the prequel's kid's imagination, this game looks. This house looks like it went through a war zone. The girl in the prequel.
Jeremy had gone missing. The housekeeper said the staff at Derceto was looking for him, and that Detective Carnby and Emily should come back tomorrow. Hoping to wrap up this case before leaving, Conby hustled his way inside Jeremy's room, leaving the housekeeper flustered and running for Dr. Gray, the chief of Deseto. Having bought some time, this was the perfect opportunity to look for clues regarding Jeremy's disappearance.
Poor Jeremy. Oh yeah, I forgot the mirror in this game is so funny and good looking. What's cooking? Forgot how cursed the mirror was.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the thresh. Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself.
Mask?
Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Tarawea. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Perosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Senora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep. How did you first come to understand such things, Senora? How did you know that the battered boil in the basement would lead me to Lafayette Cemetery? Or how the old upstairs clock, with its astronomical motifs, would take me to that hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbor?
What?
Those are my memories, my past. Is there perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Tarawea? Oh, I want that more than anything. Please, let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under his Bodhi tree. Despite having sold me that talisman, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess, revealed none of her secrets to
Okay,
me.
Miss Jackson.
That's why I had to travel to Tonka.
Sorry, but whenever I hear of that name, I think of Panic at the Disco randomly.
Killed in the most awful way. That the
Yeah,
one he loved would
because
pierce his
they're
thigh with a
because
sharp
they said
spear,
Miss Jackson and they're
be
talking about
devoured
voodoo
by his
priests.
own
I'm
mother.
like, that just fits.
What a terrible thing to say. The people of Deseto were becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I tried talking to Dr. Gray, but he confuses my worries. He's caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversation? The orderlies, the housekeeper, and the patients are all deranged. They will call upon evil to enter this world. All will be lost. Everything. Unless I can find the clerk, Mr. Waite. He seems to be a clear-thinking man. Maybe Beauregard.
Beauregard.
The dark man offered me a prison, and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and entered the dark pact. Everyone is safe, except for me.
Okay. And then there's some images. Okay. Painted tile. Oh. A phone call? Move the cat. Why get
Hey,
captive?
you know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't. Oh, help me out here, will you?
Yeah, one sec. Oh, is he the artist that they
Kill the guy
talked
who
about
throws so much
earlier?
stuff out? I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
There was like a newspaper article that said an artist moved after going a little snappy. What's that writer? I don't know. A lot of people moved around. It said when we started. This isn't the game that I mentioned too. This Layers of Fear would be a crazy game to stream.
I want to save this one.
It's notoriously goofy too. Reflection. Geez, that's a very detailed picture. Oh,
All right, come on. I want to go see Dr. Gray.
like we barely could hear her. His hearing completely went pooped
Come on,
from that.
let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Honestly, I'm just glad that they got.
Miss Hartwood.
Whoa.
Emily?
I think our character's losing it.
What the hell is going on? Where am I?
Alright, now I need to do what my grandparents requested. One sec. You'll still be able to hear me since I got my head down on the stream will. No, that looks like they did it. Even don't get cat. Why you freak out at them being upset that they want to get in? Your map is of no use here. What do you mean it's of no use here? What's this? Mood. That says my map is of no use here. Oh, what? What? The building's changed its layout. Hi? Ow. That hurt. I like how Colby was about it. That. Well, actually, I say calm. He freaked out. He was like, ah! What the hell is that? Dogs? Some cats, I think?
I can't go that way.
What's that noise over here?
What the hell is going on?
Oh, this place looks like a possible place I could go into. It is. Johnny the Conqueror. Roots and Medicine.
Don't let them get inside, Compare. They're not the good kind.
Are you... Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's store.
Jeremy did this. How?
Pact with the dog man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh, yeah? How much she paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. Are you a thinking man, Compare?
No, not if I can help it.
$150 back then is probably a couple thousand these days.
We can't find him. He has this juju necklace that guides him.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess.
You know surprising things, Compare. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
Thank you. What should I call you? Oh, you're gone. What's this? Preserved reptile. A goat without horns. Information.
You want to come along?
No.
I'm gonna stay here for a while.
He doesn't seem like the traveling type. Okay. I go over here now? Shit. Huh. Well, that thing's dead. Well, what's supposed to be here? What I'm looking for? Oh, yep, it is. So Leslie, the voodoo priestess or whoever is here, knows more. Jimmy. Eat bricks. There's more? Fire? Thank you. Please come again. Actually, please don't. That'll be painful. Please don't come back for me again. Can I pick up this ammo? Thank you. Oh, wait, there's some other flaming bottle I could probably throw at him. Whatever it takes.
I recognize this place. It's Miss Jackson's seance parlor. Let's see if she's got any information on Jeremy's talisman.
And how do you know this is Miss Jackson's seance parlor? He's like, oh yeah, I recognize this place. This is Miss Jackson's
talisman, like the one in the painting.
An old talisman shaped over the centuries. Okay. I need a key to unlock that room.
I think it's meant for the talisman. I think it needs numbers, like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
Oh, I need coordinates at Jeremy's notes. This one? Oh, I wish it was much bigger, but that looks like a 5 and a 3. Those notes are like barely seeable. Way to make it bigger. Something so small that it's so hard to make out. Okay. 355. Okay. I think that's what it says. I think 3 is supposed to be like there. That is kind of confusing. 45. Oh, that says 8. One. Oh, but the notes are.
Detective, he reckon.
35, yeah, 8. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. 35, 8 is what I've been thinking of this whole time. Thought I. 3. 5. 8. Okay, what does the talisman need to be in order of then? These numbers need to span the bridge between and memory according to CERN. Not where I want to be, but it's a start. 35. It literally doesn't tell me anything. It says free. Oh wait, is that what I'm looking for? Not down there? There you go. That was confusing.
It's showing something. A place? Where is that? Huh.
The door opened.
Detective, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business. Oh, Detective Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective? Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Well, that's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Deseto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
Why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Also, make it.
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
I do not trust this doctor.
You do belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I do not trust this guy.
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure, but he is crazy, and he's gone missing. Why?
Here, try this.
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite?
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't overdo the triple.
Yeah, that's a while ago. He's just.
Okay.
But look at him, he's not that trustworthy.
Well, let me think.
Huh.
He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Well, I'm just saying his
I
wording.
was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go, but I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it. Safe returns.
Chapter 2. Are we on to chapter 2? Jeez. Oh no, how many chapters are. Or how chaotic this is going to get. It's the prologue. Really can't really explain much.
Carnby, how did you... Where did you go?
I was just talking to Dr. Gray.
You disappeared.
No, it's not what you think. Have you found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive and I can't figure out why.
No, I mean something you can't explain. Paranormal even.
Detective, I really need you to get yourself together. I can't do this alone.
Forget it. I'll figure it out.
He did just vanish.
You want to come see Dr. Gray?
No, I want to try something. With this talisman, I think I can follow Jeremy to the place he mentioned in the book. What was the name? Do you remember something Spanish? Tarawea. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Detective, are you gonna be all right?
Dude, poor her. Because I don't think she had weapons.
We'll rendezvous later.
I am curious how drastically different her playstyle is than this one. But it's like, I forgot how it played in the originals. As I remember, they just decided to...
brought me back from the French Quarter in the blink of an eye. If Jeremy can travel so easily, then he could be hiding anywhere, even Tarawea. If he can do it, so can I. I just need to figure out how the talisman works.
What? That key worked on here? I was not expecting the key to work in here.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
What?
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is DeSeto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at Dosetto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the first floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elisabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course, Cassandra Beauregard live on the second floor.
Okay. Room key number 6. I could get into. I hate when the doors just slowly close.
Saw you notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
Be careful. What? Who's playing music? That was creepy. There was music played and then the door slammed. Rorschach. Ancient clue. Well,
Cassandra Beauregard, the beloved author. Very exciting, isn't it? What do you want to put down for reason for admission?
What her agent told us. Cassandra suffers from writer's block and needs to finish her moving picture script before the end of June. Mr. Chardot suggests Cassandra's heavy use of barbiturates is holding her back and risks ruining her career.
And how should we summarize her personal history?
Let's keep it short. Cassandra Beauregard is a beloved crime author who managed to pull herself out of poverty and into stardom. 5 years ago, she tried killing herself by jumping off a balcony. The incident left her a cripple and now relies heavily on her wheelchair.
And for
what room is
diagnostic
she in
impressions?
then? Number
Cassandra
8.
suffers chronic back pain following her suicide attempt. She self-administers morphine to keep herself ambulant, but has become addicted and the desired effect is now lost. The drug abuse clouds her mind, and she is unable to focus on real life. To save herself from this insight, she instead makes up stories to fill out the gaps in her own thought process, resembling the Korsakoff syndrome.
Oh, bravo, Doctor. How will you treat her?
First of all, she needs to be weaned from her drug addiction, and hopefully it will resolve her compulsive lying. Then look into permanently numbing her pain in her back through surgery. Finally, deal with her suicidal thoughts.
Good luck.
Fantastic. With such a short time before June, I really hope she gets better soon.
We will do what we can.
But why did they put her into room number 8?
Looks like all the patients are accounted for. There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone. I need the key.
Okay, come back in here. That's blocked. Okay. We got room key number 6. For Elizabeth Percy. Where's that?
I need the key. I need the key.
Don't have the key for there. I could go back here. What's that? What the fuck was that?
It's wedged shut.
Huh.
It's wedged shut.
That's wedged shut. A private door. That's also locked. I can't get. That's very edgy of him. Oh, that I access this room now. The library. Ooh.
Lost Plantations of Louisiana. Thierry Briclot, 1917. Derceto was a small plantation on the eastern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. The land was considered difficult for industry and was sold for only $30 to Elijah Pickford in 1818. Pickford employed hundreds of workers from nearby New Orleans to clear the woods and build a small plantation mansion facing the lake with a striking Greek Revival temple facade. Derceto kept a modest production of Perique tobacco and indigo that persisted up till the Civil War. During the antebellum era, Derceto was the source of many rumors concerning voodoo and witchcraft. People who traveled the lake reported seeing people
Voodoo.
in front of bonfires, bleating and wailing. On June 17, 1862, Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army recounts leading a raiding party from ships anchored in Lake Pontchartrain in order to seize control of Derceto and free the slaves working there. The captain was surprised to find the workers fighting back with unprecedented zeal. Norton's account describes these men and women as enraged with fanaticism. Pickford reportedly tried to placate the raiders, but was shot in the confusion. Captain Norton left the mansion burning and retreated to his ships with his men. Derceto was left in ruins for several decades. The ownership of the land was long disputed and returned to the Ledoux family in 1901. Several police reports were filed during the following years as the Ledoux tried to get rid of a camp of squatters on their land. The police made several visits to remove the trespassers, but the people kept returning. On November 1st, 1907, Inspector Legrasse of the police charged a deadly attack in order to save several children kidnapped by the squatters. Many were killed, and even more were jailed. The following year, Ledoux rebuilt Derceto, incorporating the surviving stone foundation and adding a magnificent wrought iron conservatory. The farmland had been reclaimed by the surrounding woods, so it was no longer profitable to use as a plantation. Instead, the house was turned into an artist's colony. The Astarte Artist Colony was a successful group of artists, including figures such as painter Heinrich Cassel and poet Nora Keith. The group was also known for their beloved Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain. On September 29, 1915, a tropical hurricane tore through Louisiana, causing Lake Pontchartrain to flood New Orleans. Due to the remote location of Derceto, it took almost 2 weeks for outsiders to learn that the artist's colony was abandoned. The 12 residing artists had all vanished without a trace. The empty mansion of Derceto still stands on the shore of Lake Pontchartrain, with much of its temple facade intact. The Ledoux family currently has no intention of repairing the house.
Well, that's not creepy at all. The library's been fully investigated, I guess. The library has been fully investigated. A fire! I got a new weapon! Now I got... Ooh. Shotgun.
It's wedge shot.
Now I got a melee weapon. Well, that was violent. That was...
What happened? Everything's normal again?
I tried to open this door, and then freaking everything happens. But I carried everything that was from there, and I opened it. There shouldn't be anything. Yeah, there isn't anything in this room. But there should be something in the kitchen garden still. I believe it. Oh, I can push that up now.
Got it.
A bucket? Oh, water hose.
Hey.
What am I going to use the water hose for? Mummified cat. Ugh.
Can't be real.
There's something in that. A broken plate. Yeah, everything in this room. Can't go back in there. Alright. Found that ladder. I think it's losing a lot of breath because it's like breathing heavily everywhere I run. There's so much stuff we're working on. Okay, well, I need to go up the stairs finally. Okay, what's up with all these statues? Ain't creepy at all.
It's stained. It's like some kind. This must be the clock that Jeremy wrote about in the commonplace. Looks like the plate that held the talisman in the seance room. But it's broken and missing some pieces. I need the key.
Well, I've got the key for that room. Oh, cutscene.
Yeah, sorry, Detective. Didn't mean to obstruct justice or anything.
That's fine.
You know,
Oh gosh, it's this guy.
with my own case of a missing person. I was wondering if you've seen Grace, a girl about yay high.
I can't say that I have. Why are you asking?
Well, I'm looking for her.
Is she in trouble?
No. She's just hiding somewhere. We can't have a rascal like that running around unchecked at a time like this, you understand?
Well, I haven't seen her.
Well, let me know if you find her. I'll be around.
I'll
keep an eye out for your man, Jeremy. You scratch my back, Detective, and I'll scratch yours.
Are just all the characters just concerning?
McCarthy reminded Detective Conby of an old...
Oh, of course he's Irish.
He detested him. There was no getting around.
He's a McCarthy.
McCarthy was going to have a hard time getting on his good side.
Of course, it's a McCarthy. Okay, can I go into that room? Locked. Darn. Okay, well, should be able to go in here because we were in here previously. Emily is here.
Emily's here.
Emily is here? Well, that looks like our main character. Our other main character. I just find it funny that the door slams on us after a while. Weird tales, but I see a fountain pen. I would have thought this was McCarthy's, but it doesn't look like it. This looks like it's Baxter's, I think it says. Yeah. Okay. I do have the key for this room. This is room number 6. Yes, it's supposed to be an important room.
Huh. How eccentric. What are these symbols? Looks like alchemy or star constellations.
Why is that mirror works, but not how you'd expect?
I did it. I crossed the thresholds to my intended destination without a focusing device. My talisman now knows these roads, and I have no need for the plates. I can find my way to Lafayette as easy as I find my own room. I visited the grave of my father and seen the oven waiting for me. Thank you for opening these doors. I now must summon my courage and go back to that hateful mound outside the oil rig. I hope you'll be feeling better when I return. Jeremy.
Okay, Jeremy.
These paintings got some grim-looking rot on them.
Something changed.
Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long. I will see her burned soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to put an end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Derceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake, until you find the shores of Hali.
Okay.
The Astarte Artist Colony. I remember hearing about their disappearance. Must have been 15 years or more now.
Well, each one has a number. William Eggers, Franklin Moises, Nora Keefe. 2, 4, 2, 4. And Franklin 2. 9-4. 294. What's that for? For this. Okay. Where is the joystick at? That's the first one. 9. 4. Wait, no. Oh, I'm doing that out of order. Okay, so 1 is Aquarius. So here's this is the that one. Okay. That one's not that one's number 2. 4 9 is upside down, that I can see it. Get out. That. And then the last one was 4. Oh. It is Terrius. There you go.
Got it.
Something bad's gonna happen. I feel like. Well, yep. Look at this. Oh. Oh. What the fuck just happened?
Detective Conby had a hard time understanding what had happened. It did feel similar to when he was pulled into the French Quarter, but with less power and purpose. Did he cause this? Or was it something else?
Oh.
I think what the hell is going on?
There was something in the commonplace book about this.
How did you first come?
Well, that's how it's supposed to look. Okay.
the clock broke. Or maybe it just stopped at a very precise place. Huh.
Okay, so I need to go with the time up here, which is IV, so 4, 6, 3, 4, 6, 3. Maybe I got that wrong. Or oh wait, it's 6 is the big one. And 4 is the plus 1. There you go.
There's a picture in the black glass. It's showing me something. It's the hallway outside Jeremy's room.
What's so special about Jeremy's room? Hallway. I don't remember there being these statues here. Were they always? Oh. That ain't creepy at all. Okay.
I made it. I entered another one of Jeremy's memories. Ugh.
May 1923, Monday. All okay, ready for delivery. Maintenance. Oil pump must be serviced. Any tampering causes large spills unless properly forestalled. Tuesday. Shipment delayed but delivered. Maintenance. Service bridge close to broken. Wednesday. Prospectors reluctantly agreed to show the burial mound to Mr. Hotwood, a painter, who read about our finds in the papers. He means to return tomorrow and try to find a way inside. Thursday. Mr. Hotwood's efforts delayed. The workers seemed nervous about his presence. Hotwood promised not to return to the compound. Instead, he has taken up an offer by L'Officier, the riverboat captain, who means to pilot him to the site tomorrow morning. Hopefully, that's the end. Work can resume. Maintenance. Bridge from the oil tower to the bayou has collapsed. Sabotage suspected.
This is the devil that guides us now.
I was looking away for 1 second, and I heard a guy whispering, saying, "This is the devil that guides us now." That didn't sound pleasant. That's my mistake, is looking away for 1 second.
I need the key.
I find the music eerily creepy. Like, brr, brr, brr.
There's something missing.
There's a crocodile in the water. I hope I don't have to freaking defend myself from a crocodile. I'm probably going to have to since that was like the beginning trailer.
There's something missing.
At least I still got my weapon. Bridge leave. That didn't sound good. Sounds like something choking. I instantly killed that crocodile?
Locked.
You could call it that.
It worked.
The music is oddly intense for no reason. It makes me feel like there's something bad gonna happen. Oh. Oh, poor Harper. It took a great tumble. Oh, that was easy. Already dead. Oh, okay. I'm just going to smack people with a boat oar. What am I playing? Friday the 13th? Okay, the shuffle makes more sense than boat war. I mean, come on.
Looks pretty weak. I just need something to break it.
The tiny thin veneer of civilization that she unlocked. What? I'll take some extra bullets.
My weapon broke.
Well, that sucks. My weapon broke. There's music over there for some reason. It's oddly calming music too for how dangerous this place is. Let me through. Thank you. I was able to hear it before I came in. The gazing statuette. Oddly calming. Very concerning. Wow. Can you stop? Okay. Well, that just became the floor is lava. Can't believe I'm playing the floor is lava. No, see?
Alright. Now what?
Okay.
death and go up in flames.
Jeez. David Harbour, why are you playing like an action hero? And if these are supposed to be the memories for the person that we're following, I'm very concerned. Oh, fuck. Well, that scene's not creepy at all. That big scene now that I have to worry about. Traveling.
It's the hateful mound Jeremy talked about in his book.
I mean, it's just... Well, that's wild. I'm getting pretty close. Wait.
Don't come any closer. I'm armed.
Get that thing out of my face.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm just a detective trying to find something called Tarawea.
You're after Jeremy too? Why?
I'm working for his niece. She wants to make sure he's alright.
He might be unharmed, but far from alright. He's a curse upon Deseto.
Here we go again.
Quiet.
Oh, Christ in heaven.
Well, that was a trip.
Reflections on the Power of the Verb in Certain Texts by Juan Luis Jorge. To act is in itself divine. Even the slightest movement of our hand is evidence of our soul in motion. Yet our free will is so easily overwhelmed by the dullness of everyday life. Our actions become rote and rigid, in spite of luxury and comfort. True divinity is found in the choice of leaving the stage where we all perform. People who discover this freedom unexpectedly will be struck by the terror of this revelation and become paralyzed, or worse, turn to suicide. However, if you are able to weather that storm, you will discover that there is a divine path beyond that fear. There is a chance to dismount your destiny and make something new. Something that hasn't been planned for or predestined. There is difficulty in explaining this type of acting, as it transcends our everyday choices. This isn't some banal decision choosing one career over the other, or even who I should marry. Leaving the stage, no matter how, isn't a matter of course correction. It's a rejection of the story that the Creator is telling.
Okay. Thin room key. Ooh.
It was a bust. The oil rig and the hateful mound led him nowhere closer to finding Jeremy. Conde was sure he had struck gold when he found Jeremy's bag, but it was just a trap set by Lottie, another of Deceto's orderlies. Things got out of hand real quick, but somehow Conde managed to find his way back to Deceto none the wiser. At least it was one item off his list. Now he had to figure out what to do with the boiler.
Mm-hmm.
It's wedged shut. It worked.
The Barlow lens. Instructions. To double the magnification of your telescope, simply fit this Barlow lens to your instrument. Then operate the fine tuners to adjust the distance between your lenses. This is easily done while looking through your eyepiece. Simply search for a position where your picture is clear and appears flat. When correctly tuned, your telescope should present a clear picture with magnificent magnification.
Thanks, I hate this image. I'll show you it so you understand what I mean. Cellar key. Ooh, creepy. Don't mind if I do. We got the Lost Children finished.
What's this? I don't think I have everything I need.
So I should be able to get this gun now? I think I got the key for it. Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Shotgun. Not just... It just says shotgun. Wait, there's still more stuff to find in here? Wait. What am I missing in this room? And this room. Oh wait, no, I know what I'm missing in that room. That door's locked now, and now there's like a blood print on the wall. Okay. Ow. Dude, that was so unfair. I got jumped. The way they do that is so satisfying, though. I find it funny that it was based off of like the most simple scenes, but it became like the perfect memed image. Oh baby, triple.
It's wedged shut. It worked.
We're now into a new room. Oh.
Detective Carnby, how good of you to come. Let me pour you a drink.
What happened here? This place looks like it was hit by a bomb.
Welcome to the madhouse, Detective.
Thanks.
Yeah, why is there a giant hole in your roof?
Did the ceiling just collapse?
I heard it was something in the attic, something that was supposed to happen but didn't. How that could have such consequences is beyond me. The truth is, I don't know why the room looks like this. But I bet your friend Jeremy does.
You know where I could find him?
Oh, somewhere in his past, I suppose. He keeps going on about that mysterious dark man. I think he is hiding from him. Or maybe he's with him. I can't really keep up. I don't worry much. Take a look around this room. You may think it looks spectacularly devastated, but I just think it's finally found its stride.
Jeez.
It fits perfectly with the state of this place and its loonies. The same goes for the nonsense with Jeremy. In my eyes, we finally managed to match the wild ride inside all of us.
Well, I'm happy you find the evening so harmonious. I hope you don't mind me setting things right. Jeremy's business, that is. This room looks beyond my capabilities.
Good luck, Detective. Hope to see you again soon.
Yeah. Evening, miss.
Evening, miss. So why is she reading?
Ruth seemed like a handful. Her talk about Jeremy and the Dark Man made it sound like she might know something of importance. But ultimately, it felt like a dead end.
I'm curious who's the narrator. And if they're by our side, on our side, or someone else's side. Okay, we probably will eventually open this. I like to access the mezzanine. Or this door. This is where we'll be able to access the lot.
Can I get some more of that whiskey?
Go ahead, Detective. I don't think I can stomach any more anyway.
Am I bothering you?
On the contrary, Detective, I enjoy watching professionals at work.
Well, I better get going.
Bye now, Detective. Don't take any wooden nickels.
What's that even supposed to mean? Don't take any wooden nickels. In the context. Be a net. Got the drink. Medicine box key. Lock. A syringe.
Ugh. There's more of that aggressive rot.
On the commonplace of evil, there lies virtue and stark irreverence.
Okay.
Careless thoughts of luminous indifference. But blame not the beast we once were, which science so often wished to refer. Not the wicked full of sin. It is you who stand and grin. All our good intentions aside, whereupon we build our pride. Sunless solitude, follow not this corrupting light. Prophets of confidence always crashes out of sight. Hear me, for we all bear this mark. Thus we must remain
Alone in the dark. Thank you for mentioning the name of the game. They had to mention Alone in the Dark. And the grand parlor and dining room is complete.
I need the key.
The attic. Not letting me in the attic. Okay. I guess I need to do something else before I could go up there. I have access to this room now. The sitting room.
There's something missing. This must be that kid's room. Why does she seem so familiar?
Don't you worry, Grace. Go play your
Okay.
game, bleat and bellow with the others. I won't be jealous. There will be more masquerades. However, I would love it if you would finish my mask for the feast. With love, Ruth.
With love, Ruth. Oh, there's the child. Hello, child. I remember you from the prequel. I mean, yeah.
What you got there? You drawing something?
I like how he doesn't care about the child.
I'm just bored.
Do I know you from somewhere?
He just walks in to smoke.
You, Mr. Conby.
I don't.
Don't touch that. Cassandra wouldn't like it. She wouldn't like it at all.
Do you know where she is?
I'd rather not talk about it. It makes me upset. Besides, she'll be back after the Feast of St. John.
You think?
Yup. It's all on the page, Mr. Conby. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
Okay, child.
All right.
I'm gonna go now, if that's okay. I don't like to stay too long in the same place. Mr. McCoffey might find me.
Hey. Is he mean to you?
Not everyone needs to be saved, Mr. Conby. You should know that by now.
That is vague as fuck.
Why did that girl look so familiar? Detective Conby just couldn't quite remember. His last few years were clouded by a drunken haze. A haze which now had turned almost opaque. Considering their shared past, Grace had every right to feel slighted, but it wasn't in her nature. She was amused.
There's more of that rot again. Like it's guiding. So this is where Cassandra Beauregard ended up. For some reason, I thought she died years ago. If I find the full set of bottles...
Miss Beauregard, I picked up your medicine at the post office today. As you understand, it needs to be administered by the orderlies for your safety. I've put the box in Lottie's room for now, and I'm sure she will find you as soon as possible. Mr. Waite.
Maybe I can make something out of the stains of rot.
Oh, it's just a bathroom. That is some nasty ass water in this bathroom.
The medicine bottles had stains of rot on the... Ruth seemed...
Wait, what's the point in the bathroom? I walked... It says I finished that room the second I went in. Didn't realize I could pick up that jacket box after playing with it. And then go to downstairs, I think. Select something.
There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone. There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
I like how no one cares that he's running around with a gun. Then again, it is implied to be insane asylum, so maybe they don't really want to acknowledge it.
I need the key. Huh.
Oh, don't close. I missed you. No. Okay, I'm back here. And I need to go in here.
The rot made the shape of a snake. There must be something important to find here. Maybe it has something to do with the numbers on the labels.
2, 5, 7.
It's another one of those strange padlocks.
It still had the answer not there. Right. Two, 5, 7. Here he is. Gemini. Leo. Leo. It's not for...
It's another piece of broken plate.
Well, something bad's gonna happen. Every time we solve one of these riddles, something happens. I'm like, something's gonna happen. No? No? They're gonna go back to the basement for once. Okay. Okay. I'll still be vibing, figuring out puzzles. But the game's fun. Until I get shot in the head.
You know, Mr. Waits, I saw a piece of the plate that Liza broke. I think she's been hiding them. She's not very good at it. She just chucked it into the little room with all the tools behind the boiler. I left it there. I didn't want to embarrass her by picking it up while she was looking. We went upstairs instead and played backgammon. I let her win, because she's so unhappy. The piece looked like the one on display in Cassandra's room. You know about that one already, right? Or is your eyesight really that fuzzy? I hope you don't feel bad about your glasses. You only look stupid when you squint. Maybe if you had more eyes, you would see these things. I wish you had all the eyes you needed. Your best and favorite guest, Grace.
It's another plate for the talisman. Like the other one, it's broken and missing some pieces.
Didn't that mean to drink? No, don't close.
It worked.
If you got what you wanted, could you just turn back on?
Jeremy?
What the hell is going on?
There he is.
Where's the body?
Conby didn't know what to make of the grotesque vision of the dead clerk. Was he dead, or was it all fiction?
Jeez. Hmm. These two look right. This one up here doesn't look right. Okay. So that's what it's supposed to look like. It's very minor what I'm missing. Oh well. Oh well. If you joined the call. Okay, so it's 759. I have to rejoin the Discord call because So it would be 9 big, 7 smaller, and 5 for the middle. Okay. Or? Yeah, it's 9 on the biggest. Whoa. My camera accidentally clipped. 9. Nine, 7, 5. Hey.
Black glass is showing another room.
Mm.
Must be a way to another one of Jeremy's memories.
Hog. Hot. Well, I'd be concerned if it was cold. Okay. There's not much rooms left to discover. See? I go for here. Oh.
I knew it. I knew it would work. You're getting good at this, Carnby. Maybe a
Where?
little too good at this.
The odious stench of a flooded cemetery caught him off guard. It was one of the many things that clued Detective Carnby in on that this place wasn't the real thing. This was some nightmarish surrogate, patched together by Jeremy's tattered memories. This is why we bury above ground, he thought, and set off to find the chapel that Jeremy had mentioned.
Why is every single horror... Why is everything bad always in New Orleans in game mythologies?
The Hartwood's family crypt. Emily's family must have deeper roots in New Orleans than I thought. I figured she was a Yankee like me.
Yankee like me. Thank you, David Harbour. I thought she was a Yankee like me. Didn't know her family had deep roots in New Orleans. I thought she was just some Yankee like me.
Now what do we got here? There's something missing.
Yeehaw. Okay, nothing. Oh, what's that? I threw a brick against the wall. Confusion. What am I after? Really, it could be anything. Oh, is it this on this guy's chest? Yep, the blessing.
What's this? Got it.
sledgehammer.
I'm all out of bullets.
Well, that sucks. I used all my bullets on that fucker. Nope.
It was the chapel Jeremy had mentioned in his book. With a bit of luck, soon Comby would be able to catch up with the old man. He just needed to find a way inside the chapel.
Okay. My curious statement is, since I've gathered we're going through the memories of a book writer to save him. What is up with this? What is wrong with this guy's mind?
Jeremy sketched this chapel in his book, so it must be important.
Alright, so I need 2 more.
Medallions to open it, though.
Well, yeah, if that therapist was a crap shit, the one that is currently helping him is crap. Due to the fact that he's missing, and instead of letting the detective help them find him, oh, there's never. Chocolate water. Yeah, this guy acts like he's seen this before. With how calm he is about these. Like, no one's usually this calm. So this guy has definitely seen some crap. Sneak. Shit, why sneak? Okay. Yummy. Oh, there's no leaf in there. Back that way. Bless you. Oh, bye. Omen. Okay. Well, that was easy. Say that I have no ammo. No, now I have ammo. Fuck. He just looks behind him. This guy literally has no fear. Like typical fear. He just looks behind himself. But never scared. It's like, oh, I'm supposed to be scared. Oops.
Too many of them. I gotta get out of here.
Dude, this guy's so calm about it. There's too many of them. Just proceeds to keeps running.
Thank God that's over.
Like I know he knows that it's all a dream, but most people would be freaking pissing themselves. Like he knows that it's not real, but I'm like, dude, it's too calm for its own good.
That can't be right.
There's probably an answer in our book right here. This has the answer to everything. Yep, it is right there. Hand in the top, animal to the left, and bird to the right. I don't know what animal it is. I can't make out. Oh, it's supposed to be a goat. Literally, the first book he ever got in this story is what's been saving his life this whole time. Oh, it's a dead body. Yeah, he's very, very calm. Oh, there's someone.
Jeremy, what are you doing here? Everyone's looking for you.
I know, it's all a big mess. No one understands. I'm just trying to keep evil at bay. Just for a little while longer.
You've got to come back with me. Your niece is waiting at Derceto.
Emily? Why would you... My letter. Keep making it worse.
What is going on, Jeremy? How is any of this happening?
I made a terrible promise with
the Dark Man. Who is he?
No, don't say his name. He can hear us. He's always listening.
The Dark Man is always listening.
Jeremy, I need to understand what is going on.
I promised him everything. When the sun rises, I will be chained in his sunken desert temple for an eternity. But at least the evil about to awaken in Derceto won't harm anyone outside of that cursed place.
You're acting crazy, Jeremy. I want to help.
There's nothing you can do.
And what's all the business about Teruya? Why did you want to go there?
I can't go there. Not allowed.
But you wanted to. Can I go? Tell me, will it help me to break your pact? Is there something there that would help?
Why would you give me hope? That's so cruel.
Okay.
Poor guy.
Sounds like we're onto something here. What should I...
Look out! Behind you! Run! Don't let him take you!
Oh my gosh. Run! Look out! Knocks him out.
I've seen so many strange occurrences lately. Memories explode into existence and then burn out like tired glass bulb filaments. Dreamscapes crash down from the stars and sink into the sea. Doors that lead to nowhere and absolutely everywhere at once. With all this reverie, I want to think there's a chance that you found a way to remain alive in some way I cannot fathom. Just like I've learned to navigate with my talisman. Maybe you, with all your knowledge, you somehow knew a way to find me again. Perhaps in Teruya. Oh, my love.
Teruya. Luggage key.
She's dead. No matter how she died, she looks peaceful now.
Hirosi's body looked unharmed. Conby couldn't figure out how she died, or why this wasn't a bigger upset to the people at Derceto.
People have been like very calm about everything here, which makes it more concerning. Barlow lens.
The telescope lens. Why would he lock that up?
I now have to go look through the lens. Oh.
Jeremy had found a way to enter Tarawea, but he wasn't allowed to go. He knew deep down that it was impossible for him to cross that threshold. Instead, he hoped that Perosi would go in his place and burn his library to the ground so he could start again. But she never got the chance. Perosi had her own problems, her own demons, and she died suddenly one day without warning. Holding the telescope lens in his hands, Detective Conry suspected what it was. At least a part of the key to that paradise Jeremy so desperately wanted to see. Curious what he would find, he felt eager to put the lens to use.
Damn, Daniel. Now we're going back to the drawing room. It should be back downstairs. Like, the little girl's imagination was pretty fucked up in this storyline. But now that we get the main game, maybe it wasn't her imagination that she was seeing. Maybe she just thought it was her imagination. Ah, right.
Whoa.
Nine four one. Oh. It's just doing it on its own?
Whoa, what's going on? It's dialing in something all on its own and it's showing the way to another memory? Where is that?
Ah. Flashbang.
Another world seeping into Deseto. Was this a taste of that mysterious Tarawea?
Dining room. That's where I need to go to now. What it says. Wait, so what else is in this room? Ah, there. Like, it's mentioned that there's something else in this room. I'm missing something in this other room right here. This room. I didn't realize you could interact with windows too. Nothing seems to interact with. Bomb. What was the dining room again? Not sure. This place is kind of like a maze. To find the dining room, I think. Yeah, dining room. Dining room. Ugh. Okay. Oh, she's gone. Don't know where she ran off to. This is where we need to go. Because that brings us to the dining room.
Here we go.
Oh, didn't realize. Chapter 3. Oh, very peaceful looking.
I'm glad to see you made it. I had my doubts, but the hope you instilled has yet abandoned me.
I guess this must be Tarawea. Who are you?
My name is Juan Luis Jorge, and this is indeed the convent of Tarawea.
You'll have to excuse me, but Yermi never got your name.
The name's Edward Carnby. I'm a private investigator. You're not a patient, are you?
No. I'm the author of a book that Yermi once found important.
How does that work? Are you part of this memory as well? Is this even a memory?
I think calling me a manifestation of Yermi's subconscious would be more correct. And so is the convent of Tarawaya.
Whoa.
I'm a man Yermi has never met. And we are in a place that he has never been.
Okay. So are you here to guide me or something?
I have no more purpose than you do. I simply am. I will happily help you, of course, if I'm able.
If you are already somehow part of Jeremy, why did he want to come here? Isn't he sort of here already?
Yermi wanted to come here because it's a representation of his mind at peace. When Dr. Gray asks him to find his focus during his sessions, this far-flung convent is what Yermi imagines. He is under the impression that if he could physically come here, he would reach a perfect equanimity. A spiritual apotheosis.
Damn.
I don't think it would work.
Yermi subconsciously knows it's just wishful thinking. He can't come here. Despite the pathways opened by the dark man between their Seto and Yermi's psyche, it's simply not possible.
But I'm here.
Indeed. It's a shame it's just another place for you, Detective. Otherwise, you could have become a Buddha.
Always a bridesmaid, never a blushing bride. Am I right?
Yes, I suppose so. You'll have to chase enlightenment elsewhere.
So what's the next best thing? What can I do here?
You should seek out the convent library and try to find the truth about Yermi's relationship with the Dark Man. It's the sort of knowledge he represses and is unable to reflect on.
Will it tell me how to break the pact?
Perhaps. At least you'll have something to confront Yermi with.
Wait, why can't you just tell me?
I don't know such things. You'd be better off consulting the text of Dr. Freud if you want such answers.
No thanks, I hate shrinks.
There is another thing you should know about the library. He is here as well. The Dark Man has been working his way through the text for a long, long time.
He's here? How am I supposed to get past him?
Be careful, Detective.
Oh, jeez, just perfect.
Damn. I'm gonna end the game for now. I'll still be on PlayStation. I mean, I'll still be on the call. Just ended the game.